Laser development. After decades of toiling and dead ends, the dream of operational laser weaponry is about to become a reality, and it seems it all began with fiber optic telecommunications. During the 90s, it was discovered that fiber optic lasers were very efficient at converting electrical power to optical power. They could be spot-on focused to provide high intensity to really grill and drill through metal components of microelectronics. However, it was one thing to cut metal that's centimeters away and another to take out a mortar from 2 miles away. The fiber laser had to be scaled up massively if it could attain that level of weapons class power. But there was no economical way to do that for years, until Lockheed Martin's light bulb moment. Instead of building a single high-power laser that requires aircraft-sized equipment, Lockheed would concentrate a stream of multiple kilowatt fiber lasers into a single high-quality beam. This is known as spectral beam combination, and it was the innovation that changed it all. All of a sudden, laser weapons could now have whatever power was needed by adding more laser threads without adding much heavy equipment. This enabled the laser weapons to remain portable and therefore mobile. Laser weapons could now fit on the Navy's ships, Air Force's fighter jets, and the Army's trucks. Now able to coexist on these vehicles with other systems, laser weapons could be integrated into legacy combat systems and weapons. They would all work in synergy to provide efficiency in operations, improved lethality, and more options to their operators. Israeli and American forces would now be able to choose between employing kinetic weapons and directed energy weapons, depending on the threat at hand. For a large number of low-cost threats, firing expensive interceptor missiles is too costly a response. Therefore, the laser weapon will be deployed. Here's a real-life example. In Israel, a $50 million Iron Dome, armed with $80,000 interceptor missiles, is used to counter cheap $1,000 rockets from Gaza. No economy can survive on such disproportionate responses. This is where Israel's new laser weapon comes to the rescue, taking out the same targets for as low as $3.50, the price of a cup of coffee. This new weapon is called the Iron Beam. At outracing this weapon. This justifies the Iron Beam's almost 100% hit success rate. Also, with the laser beam reaching its target almost instantly, it eliminates the need to calculate an intercept course, as interceptor missiles must do. This simplifies the threat counter process significantly. Intelligence. The Iron Beam is an intelligent weapon that does the bulk of its work without human intervention. This is expected, seeing as humans could never keep up with threats moving at the speed of sound. The Iron Beam can and does autopilot itself in detecting and tracking threats, and then taking them out. This automatic nature of the weapon is why Israel plans to have Iron Beam units lined across their borders, preventing threats from crossing into the country and ensuring a sound sleep for the people of Israel, including the military, who might have less direct defending to do. The Iron Beam is also designed to allow for militaries of Israel's allies to easily be trained and deploy the weapon in next to no time, translating into instant integration of the weapon wherever it takes a tour, such as the U.S. The U.S. has shown serious interest in the Iron Beam, so much so that Lockheed Martin, now with 40 years of experience in directed energy weapons, has partnered with Israeli defense contractor Rafael to create an American version of the Iron Beam that would work in tandem with the already mighty impressive lineup of American laser weapons. American laser weapons. The U.S. is spending roughly $1 billion a year to develop directed energy weapons. The U.S. Air Force, Navy, and Army are all working on such weapons, all partnering with Lockheed Martin and other contractors, and all making progress. The Army is a service that will wield the American equivalent of the Iron Beam. In addition to the new weapon, the service is also pushing for 2 other laser weapons, which are both revolutionary in their own right. Here they are. 1. IFPC-HEL. The Indirect Fire Precision Capabilities High Energy Laser, or IFPC-HEL for short, is a 300 kilowatt laser weapon designed to take out heavy threats, such as cruise missiles. The result of a 3-year project to develop technologies that would protect fixed and semi-fixed sites. The IFPC-HEL is a mobile complete system packed with its beam control, beam director, power, and thermal management components. In 2022, Lockheed Martin supplied the Department of Defense with a 300 kilowatt laser that could be integrated into the IFPC-HEL. It is the most powerful laser that Lockheed Martin has produced to date.